Hi, I'm Rich with Inside HPC. We're here at SC15 in Austin, Texas. And I'm here with Bill Manell from HPE, Charlie Wuischpard from Intel, and Nick Nystrom from PSC. How are you guys doing this morning?
We're great, thank you.
Very well, thanks.
Good. Great. Yeah, good.
But
Okay.
it's Thursday.
We got one day of the show left here, but I wanted to talk about the alliance with HPE and Intel first, and then, of course, PSC is a customer with the Bridges system. So let's start with you, Bill. How will this new alliance, how will it help you as HPE help with your leadership position in high-performance computing?
Well, I think the important thing is that we're working very closely with Intel engineers, HPE engineers and Intel engineers, working very lockstep in making sure that we take advantage of all the capability that we can in terms of this new technology that's coming on. And having that level of engagement will lead to more innovation. And so that will make us leaders from that perspective. So we're very excited about that.
Okay, and Charlie, you've brought, you're bringing to market this scalable system framework that HPE is working with. How will that help drive innovation?
Well, I mean, ultimately, the scalable system framework is about providing sort of the best balanced performance system at the best, overall price point, the best value. And it's, it's our way of sort of demonstrating that we're taking more of a system-wide view rather than a compute-centric view, which, we're commonly known for, maybe more popularly known for. Our collaboration with HP started really over a year ago when we got together and thought about that HPC is an important market for us. And how do we approach this together? And it started with engineering collaboration engagement, and then trends, and then moves into an active go-to-market program. We've got an exciting multi-generational technology roadmap with HPE, and but of course, you have to have that flagship customer that you start with, especially with our new products like OmniPath, which was announced this week, and I'm pleased that. That Nick is that customer for us.
So Nick, I wanted to ask you about what is your biggest grand challenge right now that you're trying to address with these kind of big systems?
So thank you. What we're trying to address at Pittsburgh is what NSF calls non-traditional users of HPC. So we're trying to bring in people who've never used HPC before, and we really are converging HPC and big data. So we work very closely with both Intel for a very long time and with HPE since they were HP. And the engineering they bring to bear is essential for us. We've worked with Intel to develop a custom OmniPath topology, and it really has enabled us to design the new system Bridges in a way that will enable new communities to use HPC, and we're already seeing that.
Thanks, Nick. Well, Charlie, I wanted to ask about centers of excellence, right, and how that's going to help customers like PSC, and how will that work, and what's your vision there?
Yeah, well, I mean, centers of excellence is a concept that is really usually a joint collaboration between, folks like HPE and ourselves, and typically also there's customer involvement. But the idea is to take, take this technology that we have, this framework, and turn into real-life examples, benchmarks, proof points, and really help describe the value in terms of user benefit and application benefit. And so that's the goal of these COEs. It's both technology and skills, and in particular subject matter skills too.
Okay, so in this case, Bill, I wanted to ask you about Bridges, right? I mean, this isn't just some off-the-shelf. Okay, we want one of those, and here's your PO. How do you work with a customer like PSC when they have this kind of unique mission that's kind of all new?
Well, so the one advantage that HPE does bring to the table is the fact that we have a very wide portfolio. And so in this case, we're able to bring a lot of different types of system capabilities to bear, from our scale-up systems in the Superdome X to our scale-out systems in the Apollo products. And you really sit down with the customer, understand what their workloads are, what their data sets are, what's their preferred method of doing business. And so we were able to create a unique solution for them, bringing in all this great Intel technology, and we end up with a great solution.
Well, I wanted to get your end of this, Nick, just to wrap up here. How did HPE and Intel help you get where you wanted to go, or on your next step towards it anyway?
Yeah, so let me start. Let me start with the HPE piece of it. We've learned over many years, since 2010 before, that what many communities really need is very large shared memory. And with the HPE Integrity Superdome X servers, we have 12 terabytes. We have 4 nodes of that. We have 42 nodes with 3 terabytes each. And together, these will enable things in the life sciences, machine learning, and many other important fields. And then 800 nodes of Apollo 2000. That will enable very complex workflows. I encourage people just to have a look at what Bridges is, to see the heterogeneity and the diversity of this very new kind of supercomputer. OmniPath is an essential part of that, being able to connect all of these different nodes together with the storage we have designed at PSC to give people a truly data-intensive HPC experience.